With my microphone
What's
a
up,
little
bruh?
bit. Nothing, man. How was your day? Got Papa Chulo on the line
Nothing
here.
much. Yeah. What's up to all Brez in the world?
Yeah, man. Our voice goes out to y'all, bro. We're lucky to be
Peace.
able to do this, with this technology.
It's a blessing, bruh.
It's a blessing in disguise, man. God bless you. God bless you, and God bless our blessings.
God bless the Americas.
Yeah, man. The world's all fucked up, man.
Well, dude.
We got this Gaza war going on.
I mean, they're releasing Canadians, at least.
Yeah. See what happens, man.
Everyone, yeah.
Just looks like it's completely destroyed that whole area.
These are innocent lives we're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, bruh.
yeah, man. But
Yeah,
I
man.
booked a pretty fucking cool show yesterday.
Dope.
I'm playing Saturday. Well, this is next year in May. Saturday, May 4th, 2024 for my birthday.
Yeah.
That's my birthday show at that same
Yeah, I
place.
believe that's
At the same place you came to see us, Dakota Tavern.
Dakota Tavern was fire. I'll tell you.
Dude, in my opinion, like I've played a lot of bars in Toronto. I think I've played every bar in Toronto pretty much, right? And like Dakota Tavern for me is the best place to play in Toronto, and the Horseshoe's really good too. And we're playing there on Saturday, January 6th, 2024. It's coming up with Mobius Audio closing the show, and they got their shit going with Jeff Woods formerly from Edge 102. That guy's like a big name, man. He narrated their last album, their album. So they got some momentum going. Mobius Audio. They're going to be closing the show. We're playing with Harley Olivia. She's an up and coming artist. And
wow.
And
oh yeah, you showed me a couple of her things.
And Starbeast, bro. And Starbeast, I asked to play every show, right? So I mean, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're
staple.
We did exactly. We did the Bovine with them in October 26th, and we're gonna do the Horseshoe with them January 6th, and we're gonna probably do my birthday show May 4th with them as well. So I'm excited, man. A lot of things
Happy
coming.
birthday.
Thanks, bro.
Looking forward.
One of my songs is gonna be in a documentary, the Martinstreek documentary.
Oh yeah.
Where are you, bro?
I was chilling.
Holy fuck, man.
I'm rolling up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's...
Hey,
all right, go ahead.
No, I lost my train of thought, man. There was like sirens going off and shit.
I don't work in the fire truck.
I'm gonna go see a band called Tool tonight at the ACC.
Tool. Are they Canadian?
No, they're
Okay.
I don't know where they're from, man, but Maynard has a vineyard in fucking somewhere in Arizona or some shit like that.
Oh shit.
He's the singer, but no, they came up in like the early 90s, mid 90s. And
okay, so
they got
bangers.
They got like one of the best rhythm sections in music, man. Like their bass and drums are they're crazy, man. If you ever get a chance, listen to Tool, bro.
So I'll search them up on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
smoke one and listen to them. Like they're like progressive and it's cool. But they do one song really well. All their shit kind of sounds very similar. But I haven't seen them, and they're supposedly in the top fucking 5 bands live, right? So I definitely want to see their show. They have like a good lighting show and shit. So I want to check that out, bro. What are you doing tonight?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You broke up for like 10 seconds. Could you hear me when I was saying
on your
hello?
end, probably? Yes, I could. Your connection blew out.
I guess so, man.
It is what it is, bro.
What are you doing tonight, bro?
Well, I'm just going home and running some 2K.
Oh, nice. You're big into that game still, eh?
Yeah, I mean, how can you not?
What team do you use?
We're talking all time or current?
Both.
Okay. All time, my go-to is OKC,
Yeah.
because they got KD, Russell, James. They got Ibaka. He used to be on the Raptors. You remember?
Oh yeah.
Hey, he's a monster.
Is he still playing?
No, he's not.
Okay.
He's not. But yeah, stacked team. Can't go wrong with that.
What about current?
Can't go wrong with that. Current, I'm going on the current Raptors starters.
Oh wow, that's a bold fucking move right there.
Because Scotty B is on the come up, bruh.
I don't know how if the Clippers can get their if they can play together, I don't know how anyone's gonna beat that team. Hey, breaking
You said
up,
the Clippers.
Sucks. Yeah, the Clippers. If that team can gel, no one can beat that team.
Oh yeah, they just fucking started playing together.
It'll
take a couple of weeks.
They got Russell. They got wow, man. They got tons of
That's
guys.
the big four.
Yeah. And Kawhi, the last game I watched, he had 5 steals, I think, which is pretty crazy, man. Like
He's still
good.
the claw.
They're good, man. So I mean,
He's still the claw.
I like them, bro. They're looking interesting anyway. Yeah, we just had the CFL. I think Montreal Alouettes won the CFL.
Yeah, shout out to the Alouettes. They were the underdogs, eh?
I don't know
what some money.
I don't know.
You made money?
Fuck happened to the Argos?
Well, we got
fucking grimed out.
Shut by them, right?
Where I
happy.
heard they were like amazing. They're like 10-2 or some bullshit like that, and they fucking lost.
Dude, they're always in contention.
Yeah,
but they always pull a Toronto, you know.
Yeah, well, they won last year, no?
Yeah, but no one gave a fuck.
So there you go, bro. There you go. Do you go to concerts?
Yes.
What's the last concert you went to go see? Oh man, you're breaking up. Hold on. I think it's my connection, man. Hold on. No, it's actually Ace's connection, I believe. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Was I recording?
Hold on a second. Technical.
It says I'm not connected.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, I guess I have to talk on the phone like this.
No.
That's cool, man.
Can you do speaker?
No, it's not letting me use my speakerphone, dude.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's grimed out.
Your headphones don't work.
No. Well, it's breaking up, right? So I don't know if it's me. Like, I lose you all of a sudden. So it's all good.
Could be anything, bro. Could be anything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, we really don't have anything to say, right? So, I mean, I got no sleep last night. My kids are both sick. I slept on the couch. I mean, my daughter went to go use the washroom, dude, last night, and she freaked out when she saw me because it was dark, and she was kind of like sleepwalks in a weird way, and then yeah, it was pretty crazy. Didn't get any sleep. Now I gotta go to this concert tonight. I might not even go, man. My wife is like teeter-tottering between going and not going, and it's pretty annoying. You know what I mean?
But is Tool, are they good live?
I just fucking finished telling you for the last 20 minutes that they're one of the top fucking bands live in the world, man. They're the one band that are amazing that I haven't seen yet, so I want to go see them.
Dude, you have the chance tonight.
Yeah, man.
All the best.
Thanks. We'll see what happens. So I got that going. I'm back in the studio these days. I'm re-recording some old shit that has resurfaced, actually. Like, I wanted to go back and because I wrote my first 2 albums when I was like 14, right? And I started recording them. I recorded the first 2 like full-length albums when I was in my mid-20s, and it just sounded like absolute shit. And now I have like a good team around me, and you can hear me, right? Because I can't hear shit, Ace. Ace. Yeah, I can't hear you. That's crazy, bro. All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go because I can't hear Ace, and this is whack.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Go, buddy.
And I could barely hear you, dude.
What you mean barely?
Like now I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Did you hear me the whole time?
I heard your whole story. Yeah, your shenanigans.
Yeah, so I'm re-recording the first two albums that are happening, and I decided to start off with Time Thrown In, this song that we still play live, like in our set now.
I think I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we did that. So I recorded that song and I banged it out in like 2 hours at the studio. Dope. And it's cool because my boy, he's gonna be filming the documentary for Martinstreek, this VJ that was big in Toronto on Edge 102. So I reached out to him and I'm like, yo, Kenny, I want to tell my story, right? And he gave me the director's number, and the director and I talked on the phone for like almost an hour, and I'm gonna be interviewed for this documentary, and that song Time Thrown In is gonna be in this documentary. It's just kind of cool that happened, right? Like things like from my past are resurfacing. And it was really cool because like the origins of Frail Fragment, I met Ian at Ryerson, my brother-in-law now. I met Ian at Ryerson, my bass player, Ian Rodriguez, in 2003 in a Gothic horror English night class that we took together. And we'd have smokes together, like on break and shit. And I was in a band back then called Toy Box, and we did really well. We played like Edge Fest, and we played on Edge 102 in the studio there.
Oh, that's big.
And yeah, like, so I would tell him I'm in this band called Toy Box, and he would tell me he was in this band Black Lotus. And at the end of, we were showing each other how big our dicks were, with like, I play here, I play there. But at the end of the year, we went drinking with the class, and like he made everyone kind of like give him their information so he can invite them to shows and stuff. So I ended up checking them out, and I was just like on their website, and I was just like, I thought there's the bass player was really, really hot, right? So I made a mental note, like I want to check these guys out, and they sounded good too, right? Like they're at the AIA, you know what I mean? Around that time, bro, like Toy Box, they kicked me out of the band. I was a DJ singer, but I kind of wanted control of the band because I'm a writer. And, so I wanted control of the band, and, they booted me, whatever. I got all depressed and shit. And my boy, Justin, my best friend, said, hey, what do you want to do? Like, and I said, I want to write music. I want to record music. And he said, okay, we'll do it. And I said, well, I need money. And he said, just go on the Yellow Pages and fucking call music producers and sell yourself. You're good at talking. So, like area, like Toronto Parking Authority, I'd be like cold calling in the Yellow Pages while I was a student here, like cold calling all these places, right? And the one guy said, come in. I brought my acoustic guitar, and we were in like this $1 million studio at like Richmond and fucking Peter. And we did a song together, and he didn't charge me for it. His name's Roger Levins, and he owns Boombox Sound now. He's an amazing fucking engineer, one of the best in Toronto. And it was so cool that I met that guy, because I went to go see him live. He was in a band back in the day, and like at the Boat in Kensington Market, and it was like a really fucking cool show, man. Like his singer reminded me of John Belushi from the Blues Brothers. Just, it was like a really entertaining, like weird kind of energy, but the place was packed and it was awesome. So I mean, Roger helped me out because I had that song, and Ian messaged me like a couple of years after we had that class at Ryerson. He said, hey Len, like what are you doing these days? And I said, well, I recorded a song. He's like, send it to me. I sent him the song on MSN Messenger, and he said, who's singing? And I'm like, it's me. And he's like, and he wrote again, who's singing? I'm like, it's me. He's like, who did this? I'm like, I did this. He's like, I did everything. He's like, what's your number? He called me. He's like, dude, I play a lot of shows. I've never heard anything like this, man. This is next level fucking top shelf shit, right? So like, what do you do? Like, what do you need? And I'm like, well, with my best friend Justin. He plays guitar and we kind of like do the songs. He's like, okay, so I need a bass player and a drummer. He's like, okay, I'll play bass for you, dude, and I'll do like backup vocals. And my cousin who's in Black Lotus, his band now, he'll play drums for you. And they kind of like abandoned Miro, the sister, you know, the one I was, you know, the beautiful girl, right? That later became my wife. And we have 2 kids together now. But it's kind of cool because when we developed that band, those 4 guys, and once I met Ian and Dilly in my studio, because I had a studio in Scarborough, I told them to come by, and like Justin was there, and I looked at Justin, I'm like, yo, these are the guys, man. And we started from that day, and we like started playing and getting really good, and we started fucking touring. We played 350 shows in 4 years. And I booked 90% of those shows from, you know, the Toronto Parking Authority, I guess, you know, like just working here, you know. It enabled me, my job enabled me to fucking, you know, hustle. And, you know, I essentially managed a band and toured and then worked, you know, and went to school during the day to keep the job here. So it was cool. And we recorded an album. And bringing it back to Martin Streek, I thought, like, just listening to Martin Streek throughout the years, like, this guy would love Frailfragment, my band, Frailfragment. And yeah, like, I would go to the Edge 102 on the Thursday 30, and I'd ask him, like, where can you listen to this? And he would never give me really the time of day. He was a nice guy, and we got to know each other, but he, you know, he'd have girls in his ear and the studio would be busy and he had a job to do, and I understood. But there was one day that like sticks out in my mind. It was a fucking blizzard, dude. And it was like a really bad day. And I went to school to Ryerson. And there's like 6 people in class, and, you know, like I crossed Young after school. Fucking blizzard. And I had it in my head, like, in the morning, when I got up in the morning, nobody's going to be in that fucking studio except for Martin Streek. I'm going to have his fucking time. And I walked into the studio and it was just him. And I'm like, hey, man, like, eventually, yo, could you listen to this? I brought him the CD. He's like, okay, the next opportunity I have, like, I'll listen to it or whatever. So I went in the next week on Thursday and I'm like, did you listen to it? And he was like, kind of gestured for me to wait. And like, he finished doing what he had to do. And he's like, and then people were around him. And he's like, first off, I listened to it. And I'm like, and he's like, and I loved it. I'm like, can you play it? And he's like, I'll play it on Friday between 9 and 10 o'clock. Live to air on Edge 102 at the Phoenix. I'm like, okay, sick, man, thank you. So I'm at 404 as the fucking student cashier at working nights. So I think it was like, you know, 4:30 to 10:30 or whatever it was, 5 to 11. And I'm there. And that's how I got to know all the taggers. That's how I got to know, like, the enforcement department, right? Like, I got to know everybody there. Because I was the guy there at night for like 4 years, like three days a week for sure. And then in the summer, like, I was there like when we had 40 hours all the time. But this was kind of like in my later kind of career in the North anyway, because that place was gold, bro. Like, that place was awesome. So I was there. And 9 o'clock, 9:10, 9:20, 9:30, 9:40, 9:50, nothing. I'm like, this guy's not going to play this shit. 9:53, my cell phone rings. I had that fucking Sanyo phone with the speaker on the back. It's like the first speaker phone. What?
The flip phone?
Nah, wasn't flip.
It was not
like
a
gray
okay.
phone, like a gray silvery phone. And he's like, Len, it's Martin Streek. Put on your radio. I put on my radio. It's like, yo, this is lenlamanna. This is Toronto. Time throwing in independent music. Boom, he plays my song. The 404 phone starts going off. My cell phone starts going off. Everybody's like, yo, Len, congratulations, bro. It's fucking awesome, man. It was like a crazy rush of energy. And Martin Streek, when we would play shows, he would interview us on the air. And he put us on the club and concert listings. He did whatever he fucking could to help us out. He liked us. And he killed himself in 2016.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm so
they did like a a celebration of what he did musically October 7th, this past October 7th at the Phoenix, where Martin Streek and I would play pool, and we got to know each other. And that door kind of shut, right? And now it's crazy because he put Time Throwing In on the air, and that was the first song I re-recorded like less than a month ago. And that's the song that's going to be in his documentary, that re-recorded song. And, you know, I'm going to be interviewed in his documentary. And it's kind of like he's helping me from the dead. And a lot of people are going to fucking see this documentary, dude. So for me, that's going to be really cool. And it's going to take a while to get done because the director's like funding this thing and he's getting like death threats and all kinds of shit. So, I mean, it's going to be a hard journey for him to do this, but I'm going to be a part of it. And when this fucking shit's done,
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know what that was. Go ahead.
And I'm done. That's my story, bro. So yeah, like look for Frail Fragment in the Martin Streek documentary, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is, bro.
Where is it dropping? Tell us the website.
What?
Where is it dropping? The documentary?
I don't know.
You don't know when it's dropping? You're just gonna be in it.
I just been fucking explaining this whole thing to you.
Did you say when it was dropping?
Were you listening?
Yes. I was listening.
I never fucking said anything about it being dropping anytime soon.
That's why I'm asking you.
Just finished fucking telling you that.
Hey,
and then the fucking first thing out of your mouth is, when is it dropping? Show some fucking respect, man.
I thought this was the Red and Len show.
Hello?
I thought this was the Red and Len show.
Hey, bruh.
Can we call...
where the fuck is Red, bruh?
It's called Red or... Mr. Brock.
Oh. Is Brock coming up or?
Dude, we saw him. He just parked.
Where?
Oh, dude, he's downstairs probably.
Hey, bruh.
That's can you link the guy?
Could I what?
Link him up.
What is he gonna tell us a story?
Send him a link. Probably, yeah. I want to hear his side, right?
Well, I don't want to fucking do it on the podcast, man. What are you fucking
Howard
Stern the way you is?
Whoa. I didn't talk about
you
that.
Howard Stern the way you is.
Grab me what you say right there.
You fucking controversial fucking stirring motherfucker. Shit stirring motherfucker.
Shit stirring what? Whoa.
Yo, you mind your business and show some fucking respect.
And don't talk to people, right? Never trust a soul.
All right, well, yo, the winter's coming, man. It's fucking cold. I got my long johns on. I'm like fucking layered out today. Fucking, you know.
Dang, you already brought out the long johns.
Hey, bruh.
Damn.
But I'm gonna log off for a bit still.
Where?
I'm gonna get off. I'm done.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Are we gonna do the podcast forever, or?
No, I thought you were calling Red at least.
I did call him. He didn't fucking answer.
Oh, fuck that. All right, then. It's been another episode.
He didn't answer. Hold on.
Who, Red?
Did I call him?
Oh, you didn't even call him.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I called him.
Sure.
And he doesn't want to answer, so fuck.
Wow.
You want to go downstairs now? Let's go downstairs.
Chill, yeah.
All right,
make
bye.
another.
We're out. Hey, bye.
Take care, best.